Well, hello there, KK fam. It is a very cool day over here, and I am just craving some chicken noodle soup. This is fully loaded with good ingredients, perfect for a cold day like this, and most especially good for you when you are under the weather. Let's make it. So I have here 6 cloves of garlic. I'm going to just mince them. Now I have 1 large onion. I'm going to dice that as well. I have 4 celery stalks. I'm going to just dice them. You can definitely make it smaller if you don't like the taste of celery. We don't mind it over here, so we want to see our veggies in our soup. Pretty much like a cup of it. And I have 2 large carrots. I'm going to start off by chopping the skinny parts. The bigger ends, I'm going to just half them and then chop. Now I'm going to chop up some parsley. This is going to go in the soup when it's pretty much cooked. I have a pot heated on my stove top. To that I'm going to add 4 tablespoons of butter. This is salted butter, good brand Kerrygold, of course. I'm going to add my diced onion to the melted butter, stir, and now I'm going to let the onions cook until translucent. Now I'm going to add my chopped carrots, celery as well, stir, and let it cook. And no, I did not forget my minced garlic. I'm going to add it in here now. Now I'm going to add 3 fresh bay leaves. If you don't have them fresh, you could also use dried. I've also added 4 sprigs of thyme. Just stir this together. This is going to bring so much flavor. And now I'm going to add some salt, a little bit of black pepper as well. Stir and let these ingredients saute for about 5 minutes. Veggies all steamed and glossy. I have 8 cups of chicken broth. This is the homemade chicken broth I made in previous video. Going to pour that right here. And of course, you could also use store-bought chicken broth. Just get a good brand. I'm going to cover and let boil. Okay fam, this is chicken from the broth that I made previously. I'm going to link the video here. It is a whole chicken. I'm just going to take the skin off, shred some part of it. I'm going to use a combination of white and dark meat, so from the breast, and then I'll use portions from the leg and thigh as well. And if you are not going to have homemade chicken broth, then definitely you will not have the chicken, but you could just use fresh chicken, cook it, and then add it in here at this stage where I'm going to be adding my shredded chicken. You could really dice it, but I don't want it. I want big chunks of chicken in here, so I'm just shredding, just pulling them just like this. So my soup is going to have the meat in big chunks in there. Now I'm going to add 2.5 cups of noodles, egg noodles. Now we're going to let this cook for 10 minutes. Now I'm going to add my chicken. My noodles are thinner than regular, so I just let it cook for about 6 minutes and then I've added my chicken. I'm going to let it cook together for the chicken to absorb some more juices and everything. And your soup will be ready to go. So I've tested for salt and I realized I could use a little bit more. My chicken broth was very lightly salted, so it is pretty much okay for me to add it in here. And like I say with all recipes, salt is always going to be according to your taste. So you're the one eating it. So go ahead and add as much as you think is good for your food, whatever one you are cooking for that matter. I'm just going to let it simmer and our soup will be ready. Oh, family, our soup is perfect at this point. It smells amazing. The taste definitely on point. I'm just going to add some parsley that I chopped and I'm going to turn off the flame right away. The residual heat is going to be enough to get that cooked. And yes, it is also time for you to take out all these pricks of the thyme. Yes, all the little leaves have fallen into your soup already. You just don't want these threads in here. So just look for them, dig them out, and that is it. Soup ready to serve. Our soup is done. I see another sprig in here. Very hearty. Smells good, tastes good. You have a cold or you just want to feel warm on a cold day, this is the perfect soup for you. Now grab your soup cup or bowl and fill it up with some goodness. And you could always make your soup lighter by adding some more broth. I want to eat my soup, but if you want more broth, that is to drink your soup, be my guest. Time to do some tasting. Just look at this. Well, I hope you really try this recipe. I know for sure you are going to love it. Make it for yourself. Make it for your family. Definitely make it for a sick friend. They are going to be so, so grateful. Even my children enjoy this soup, and that should tell you something. If they like anything, you can count on liking it because those two are so, so picky. Thanks so much for watching. Kindly give me a thumbs up and share. And until I come your way next time with something delicious, be loving, be kind, be happy.